Hello, fellow warriors against consensus reality. I had no idea what I was going to say today, but here we go. Yeah, I've confirmed one thing that I knew already, that YouTube is increasing its censorship of my little channels for fuck knows what reason. But they obviously are afraid of the truth, which sort of led me to the idea of this video today. Knowing when you're doing it right, and the fact that they feel so threatened by my little channels. I mean, my main one has, currently 417 subscribers. After how many videos? So yeah, I'm kind of not exactly going to win any Mr. YouTube popularity contests anytime soon. Speaking the truth really does. It only, in my knowledge and experience, especially of my ancient namesake, it actually the only thing it earns you is death, usually. But so be it. The online world is a funny place, and you get to talk to a great variety of different types of people, and you learn after a while that it really is a toxic place. People speak in a way online, on social media of various formats, in a way that they never would ever dream of in real life. And, well, that's sort of because they know what would happen in real life if they tried that. Right? Especially when, I mean, as a pagan, a heathen myself in real life, when I have had the misfortune of coming across Bible fucking little gobshites, and they specifically ask me what religion I am. Well, it's not a religion, firstly, but anyway. Then you start to you can almost see the change in their facial expression where they the pre-programming response kicks in, and they cease to engage in any kind of original thought of their own. Now the problem with that is they sort of try that with someone who is actually well versed in biblical studies. I've been studying this shit for the past 33 years. When I was 19, I was oh so close in joining the Greek Orthodox priesthood. I can still outquote any Bible fucker out there. I can read the New Testament in the original Greek. Yeah, sorry. Hades does not mean the grave. I don't care what Strong's, Young's or Vine's Concordance tells you. Yes, especially you Seventh-day Adventists and Jehovah's Witnesses. It doesn't mean the grave. And especially when you sort of go into the ins and outs of the fear-mongering tactic that the church has employed, namely hell. And especially when they sort of say that, oh, you're worshipping Satan and you're going to hell. I go, well, firstly, you might as well tell me. I found a meme which kind of brought this into perspective. I shared this on Facebook a few times, where it says, telling a pagan they're going to hell is like telling a Christian they're going to Mordor. It's like, oh, you're worshipping Sauron. It's the same fucking thing, really. Although archetypally speaking, it kind of is. You know, if you're going to use various symbols and images to represent difficult to conceptualize realities and energy forces, then yeah, he kind of is. And by the way, we'll sort of take back Lucifer and Pan, shall we? Thank you. But you know, people are funny creatures, and you come across people who are just instantly butthurt by your presence. And we're living in an era of cancel culture, and everyone being oh so offended, and black guys sort of telling pale-skinned people, oh, you don't know what it's like when you're a young boy and you go shopping with your mother and someone says something racist to you and you know how you want to respond, but your mother tells you not to. Yeah, well, some of us living in a foreign country have been through racism almost every day of our lives growing up. From kindergarten, not so much kindergarten because children are still kind of innocent at that stage. From primary school all the way till the end of high school, every single fucking day. So don't you fucking whinging, castrated, perpetual victim assholes tell me about racism. Try being the butt of your whole year's jokes for 6 years. Tell me how that feels. When you're surrounded by insecure, clueless little pink-skinned cunts who are so threatened by someone who is different than themselves, especially someone who does not anglicise their name to Sam or Steve, and proudly proclaims, I was born in Hellas, deal with it. Yeah, that's not going to get you very much friends in high school, especially primary school as well. Fucking hell. So when I see people kind of engaging in perpetual victimhood, I lose all respect for them, especially when you're on a live stream and a dark-skinned woman, of course, says, oh, you know, there's slavery and shadow slavery. In other words, you know, it's the old Bible fuckers you not like to use this tactic. When you try to inform these people that, you know, Africans are not the only people who have been enslaved in the history of the world. Slavery has gone back to the dawn of civilization. First of all, they get butthurt and defensive, because they think that black people are the only ones who have been victimised and treated badly in the history of the world. Get in line. You might want to talk to the Romany gypsies, the Jews, or the Irish. And especially when I did mention the Irish slavery, but you know, by lovely people like Oliver Cromwell. Oh, no, that's not slavery, that's indentured servant. No, when someone captures you against your will, keeps you chained, shackled, whatever, and buys and sells you and forces you to work for no benefits at all against your will, that, my darling, is slavery. But of course, because Irish people have pale skin, that doesn't really fucking matter. They're not slaves, they're indentured, quote-unquote, servants. Right? That really fucking pissed me off, and I'm not even Irish. Not in this lifetime, anyway. And it just made me glad that, firstly, I'm not American. Oh, and the rest of the world doesn't see things, oh, black versus white. People, wake up. You're all being played. Okay, so that little tangent I had to get out there. You're being played. Wake up. But with people, you learn that certain people, especially now in this collective addiction to the malevolent chaos I talk about in some of my other channels, there seems to be an almost unconscious addiction to it, which of course exhibits itself in the online world as drama, ceaseless drama that people create. And when they sort of try to go without it for a while, their views and likes and channel and video engagement plummets, because they're not engaging in it at all for that brief time. And people who are actually watching their videos and supporting their channel do so because of their drama marketing to begin with. So when they try to go without it, their channel and videos tank. That's the world we're living in. People don't want positive, uplifting, soul-searching truth. They want drama and bullshit and fuckery and superficiality. Which kind of makes me glad that I am a lone wolf and I don't really fit in very many circles online at all. Even the Fandom Menace sort of Discord. Oh, Discord. Don't get me started on Discord. Fucking hell. When I'm in a server with a mouthy, clueless gobshite who starts to attack me on a live stream for no reason other than me being heathen, I leave. Even though I may have a high regard for the person whose Discord server it is. Yes, Filippo, you can tell Shangy now. Thanks. Fuck's sake. I leave. Or a lot of the Fandom Menace ones, they just... people talk a lot of shit. So I leave. Because life is short. Life is too short to deal with other people's unceasing blabbering shite. Right? This is a time where you should be looking within and working on yourself, doing the shadow work and improving yourself, making yourself better than you were yesterday. And that means disconnecting from negativity and anything that sort of keeps your energy vibration low. Because as Jim Morrison would say, your role is to break on through to the other side, right? Out of this illusion cocoon we're living in. To actually be... See, the New Testament sort of says it a certain way. It's kind of clumsy, of course it is. But it means the same thing, to be in the world but not of the world. To be still living in this illusion world, i.e. the Matrix, but being fully aware that you are living in the Matrix and there is a reality beyond it at the same time. That's the goal here, that's the aim, to be able to have both perspectives at the same time, thereby enabling you to function and improve yourself and get higher and all that wonderful stuff that we do in our own self-improvement and growth. And engaging in gobshites and drama fuckery of all kinds is not the way to go. So you disconnect and you remove yourself from it, and you feel a lot better as a result. And perhaps actually do what I do. Spend time in real life with real life friends. Because when all is said and done, people online, they're not really your friends. Very few of these people you're going to actually meet. And the ones you may meet, you hang on to, and they know and you know that you're stuck with each other no matter what. And if you have some of these people, you're very lucky. So when situations arise where, now if you people outside can shut the fuck up for a moment, that would be great. You fucking yuppie assholes who move into an otherwise nice quiet little neighbourhood and sort of insert a million and one yuppie gyms so these sort of like upper middle class people can stay in shape no matter what. Don't get me started on the fall of modern society. But, you know, you find yourself naturally being drawn away from all the people who do engage in all these games and fuckery, and it's fine. You really have no heart, no real feelings for them. You just realise that, you know what, you're over here and I'm over there, and that's fine. And you move on. So, go with the flow. Don't try to hang on to acquaintances and online quote-unquote friendships out of loyalty. That never is good for you in the end. And I don't usually engage in drama, but I will say this. Stravenstein, go fuck yourself, you fake veteran asshole. The Lone Wolf on guitar, amusingly out.